Mood day, beautiful people. We say mood day because your mood determines your attitude. Attitude determines your altitude. You've always got to ask yourself, how high do I want to fly? You change your ways to change your days. Welcome to another episode of Think About It. It's a podcast that asks you to stop, wait, and think. I'm your host, Ian W. Burke, and I'm here with my beautiful, amazing, illustrious, wonderful, lover cause I love her, best friend, mother of my kids, and wife, Rosemary Burke. How you doing today, baby?
I'm doing well, handsome. How are you?
I am doing well. Now, even though she looks beautiful, and I've been with her all day, everyone has their own mind, right? So we still gotta ask, how are you doing? So, what are we doing today?
Well, today I wanted to play a game. It is Friday and we're in the mood for some fun.
TGRL.
Right? And laughter. Well, this game really deals also with your relationship and communication. So the game is called When I Say It, What Do You Hear? Right?
Now, we do know that sometimes we say things to each other. We intend to throw a pebble, but the other person catches it like a boulder, right? And one of two things is going to happen. The person is either going to take it, internalize it, have a preconceived conversation, and then react that way, or they're just going to react like a reactor.
That's true. So one of the things that we should probably start with, let's start with it very easy.
Okay.
Right? So when I call you and say, hey babe, what do you want for dinner? What do you hear?
I hear, what do I specifically feel like eating? So for me, I don't really care. I love everything you cook anyway. So when you ask me that, sometimes, not that it bothers me, but I don't really care. So, whatever you cook, when I come home, I'm going to eat it.
And for me, when I say it, what I want you to hear is, well, when I ask you what you want for dinner, it's either one of two things. It's either one, I don't know what to cook, right? Or two, maybe, so I want you to choose, or two, you should pick up something. So when I ask you like, hey babe, what do you want for dinner? I think what I'm expecting is, I want steak and potatoes.
Something specific.
Or, don't worry about dinner, baby. I'm picking up something on the way for us to eat.
So why not just ask me to pick something up?
Because,
or, honey, tell me specifically what you want me to make so that I can make that.
Because it's kind of communication. And even if I said, tell me specifically, most of the time, what do you say? Whatever you want to make, honey.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
So, that's again the way we communicate, right? So maybe moving forward, I can specifically say to you like, okay, honey, what specifically do you want for dinner?
Okay, so I got one. And point taken. When I say, hey babe, when I'm in a different room, what did you hear?
I hear you call me. Well, your voice is already deep and very heavy, so I'm kind of used to it, I think. In the beginning of a relationship, when you used to say, hey babe, it would sound heavy, right? Like you're either upset or annoyed or yelling or something is wrong. So, but now, being with you so long, it's kind of, we get used to it. Even the girls, our girls, they're even used to it also. So.
Okay, so that falls under time, tone, not so much topic, but time and tone, right? So sometimes, men will say that we're not mind readers. But like my wife just exemplified, when you've been with someone long enough, it's not so much that she wants you to be able to read her mind or vice versa, but are you paying attention to who I am? That way you know my isms. Because sometimes when we say, hey babe, it's not so much that I want you to come, it's so that I know if you're in the room or if you're in another room, or I can pinpoint your location so that I can come to you. So it's not always that I'm calling you. I'm not always saying, hey babe, because I want you to come to me. Sometimes I say, hey babe, so I can pinpoint your location so that I can come to you.
See, and that's the thing too in relationships. You learn new things every day. So that's why it's very key to always communicate with your partner or husband or wife to know that, we're still on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Right? The next thing I want to ask, what if I correct you out in public? What do you hear? Like, if I say, Ian, that's not the way to do it in public.
Well, now we're talking about time, tone, and topic. But I do remember one time we were away. We were in Costa Rica with some friends. And, I don't remember verbatim what was said. But I do know that we responded to each other in kindness. You said something to me. I responded to you in kindness. And a young lady that we didn't really know like that, she was like a friend of a friend. She was sitting by a poolside too. And she said, man, I love the way you guys handle that. Because if it was me, or if it was me and my man, we would have been in a whole argument or what have you. But you guys really treat each other with care and respect. And I wish I was able to learn that. But of course, we've been together 19 years, married almost 15 years. So we've learned each other, and I think that we've paid attention enough to each other over time. Now, we didn't have it right away. It took some time, right? Yeah. But we've gotten to the point where, one, I know her. So I know that she never intends to disrespect me